Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball.
Greetings, everyone.
Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight,
wow.
our reporter, Allie LaForce. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
This wasn't a favorable matchup for them last season. Surprisingly, they got swept.
There's a screen by Turner. And he's going for the oop here. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Johnson on the wing. Look at this matchup. Both these teams.
The sense that bragging rights are on the line.
The line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Powell. The offensive rebound. That one goes in.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
The kick out to White. Lets it go from deep. Here's Embiid. Yep, count it. Embiid's got his second basket.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Powell. Back to Embiid. And again, it's Miami converting.
Well, he's got a scorer's mindset, but Norman Powell does play unselfish. If you have a better shot, he'll give it up.
Here's Jerome. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Collins outside. Back to White. Here's Embiid. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Embiid's got 9 points.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Oh, going up there. Vassell's showing off his hops.
Collins drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
That's a jump ball.
And Miami has been. Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. White looking it over. 5 to shoot. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Here's Turner. Powell with a steal. They've got numbers. Embiid inside. This one for 3. Pass to Powell. Back to White. Now here's Johnson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. To the middle. Here's Powell. Rebounded by Fox.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Really, he's improving so much in his decision-making and delivering passes.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox. Inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Pass to White. Tatum with a steal. In transition, here they come. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, how about the ups right there from De'Aaron Fox, slamming that hoop down.
It's White with a drive. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Powell outside. Takes the three. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Now here's Johnson. No points yet. And here's Collins for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Fox, that's good.
Yeah, you like to see how comfortable Fox is from deep.
Pass to Embiid. Will it go? And the three-pointer goes. Embiid's got 16 points.
Oh, you gotta love confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
It's all tied in Los Angeles. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
19.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that works wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The Clippers trail. Three-pointer, Kispert. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Harkless. The three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
B.A., Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
From deep, Hayward. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Niang, left side. From deep. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Doing the dirty work with that sheer size. Lopez clears the glass and sends it back.
Pass to Shamshay. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Brett, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Smith outside. Pass to Wilson. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
It's exactly the shot they're looking for.
Right side, Williams. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Not just hanging out there on the perimeter, Lopez attacking the rim.
And it's Miami's ball. Smith in the high post. Out to Hayward. Plenty of space. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Heat trail by 3. That's tipped. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Here's Collins. Pass to Shumshay. Back to Collins. Out to Hayward. Here's Smith. Off target with the 3. Here's Williams. And there's the rejection. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Great job by Collins there, sensing that there was going to be a turnover on the possession, and right away into the fast break.
And stolen by Williams. Morris for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's Collins with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll be the last leg of a 6-game road trip for the club. Inside, Morris. It's hauled in by Shumshay. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one misses.
Collins has such concentration when he's out on the floor, and it can help really steady a basketball team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A. I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
Harkless shot is good. Harkless has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Out to Beasley. Pass to Niang. Now Beasley. Hayward with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there, Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
The kick out to Williams to halt the run, and the Clippers miss again. Heat leading by 5.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
He's had just one attempt at the line earlier.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
So it's Los Angeles now. Fox outside. The 3 is up. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. To the inside. Out to Powell. Stolen by Vassell. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Heat with the lead. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic trainer. He said the ankle is definitely swelling, but at this point, they're thinking it's only a sprain. Injuries are obviously never at a good time, but they seem even more frustrating this early in the season, guys.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
Vassell can't get it to go. Heat leading by 6. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Collins comes with a double. Down low. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Powell in the post. Still no points. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Collins, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Tatum with a screen. On the wing, Tatum. From the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Outside for Sexton. Here's Embiid. 18 points for him. Back to Sexton. Now Embiid. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Vassell. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Vassell's got 5.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
The 3, Collins. Tatum pulls it in.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Los Angeles making a change here.
Into the lineup for your Clippers, number 5.
Miami leading by 5. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
There's a screen. Here's Tatum. Another shot. Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. 7 points in the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Back to Powell. On the wing, Sexton. Pass to Wilson. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Sexton. There's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss. And he lobs it up. Jason Tatum! Go up and get it!
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
White with it. Turner covering. On the wing, Sexton. Powell outside. To win the drought.
Becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on. Forget about this sequence here.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself. But now he wants to keep everybody involved.
And there's the screen. Back to Powell. Again, the Heat misses. Now Los Angeles with it. A nice run going, 12 in a row. Beasley misses. And White has got the ball here for the Heat. Here's Wilson. Outside for Sexton. To the paint. Here's Wilson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Clippers in the lead. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Offensive rebound. Pass to Wilson. For 3, Sexton. The shot off that time. The Clippers lead by 4. And here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Out to Beasley. From outside, off the mark. Sexton looking around. On the take. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead. Up by 4. Don't go anywhere.
The Heat, 37.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Smith. Driving inside. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Kispert. That shot off. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. Pass to Marshall. And there's a pick. Smith outside to take the lead. On target from range.
That's great elevation there, Dennis Smith Jr. getting off the floor to shoot that J.
And here's Nie. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his third foul so far.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Substitution to the Clippers. Jason Tatum.
On the wing, Tatum. Vassell outside. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Collins a screen. And a missed layup.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward.
Foul. Charge to Miami. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Heat substitution. Number 21.
Fox with the ball. Vassell. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Now here's Hayward. Clock at 6. To the right side. Pass to Marshall. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Hayward with a steal. Smith with it. Fox picks him up. Here's Marshall. Over to the wing. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Fox outside. Jerome on the wing. The three is up. Miami grabs the miss. Inside. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Vassell, he's open. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's Smith penetrating. Out to Hayward. The three. That one is off. Tatum inside. Rebounded by Marshall. And the Heat with possession. And then Embiid with the dunk.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
To the middle. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid, good.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Lopez, the screen. And it's Tatum missing. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Marshall. To the inside. Embiid. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez. deciding to change it up. The free throw drops for Embiid.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Jerome, no good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses.
Pass to Harkless. Embiid with it. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Vassell, right side. Three-pointer. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
He loves seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Harkless' shot is good.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
On the wing, Vassell puts up a 3. Rebound, Miami. They've led by as much as 10. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good. Here's Jerome. And so Miami takes the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up.